Hi, in this video, I want to discuss how to calculate for SSS, PhilHealth, HDMF in HR Tech Payroll. So I'm referring to the SSS here, and then PhilHealth and HDMF, which wherein the for employee and employer are both coming here. Okay, so how the system is calculating for this SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig. In order to do that, we need to do some configuration. Okay, so one of them is the premium contribution table. So from here, you will specify the agency. So we have here the SSS, and then PhilHealth, and then HDMF. Then here you will put the start and end range of depending on which one is being calculated. So for SSS, the basis will be the gross pay. Now for PhilHealth, the basis is the monthly rate. So monthly rate of basic pay. So regardless whether you have absent or not, the basis will be your monthly basic pay. And then for Pag-ibig or HDMF, it will be based on the gross pay. So depending on the range, you will be able to determine the monthly salary credit, and in the end the employee share and employer share. So some of these have this EC. EC is only applicable for SSS, for employer contribution. Others are 0 for PhilHealth and Pag-ibig. And then here we have the formula. So if it is fixed amount, it means that the value here for employee and employer will be this amount. It's fixed. But if it is percent, like here, so it means 1.375% of monthly basic pay. And then here it's also percent, so it is 2% of the gross pay. Okay, so let us now go through the payroll. So on the payroll for Abad Kim, so let's concentrate on Abad Kim. Her gross pay is 25,046.12. If we go to the SSS table, so the range will be here between 19,750 up to 99,999. So this 99,999, it means and above, because we cannot have a value for and above. So when you say and above, we are putting here 99,999, because so far I think there will not be any employee that will reach this salary, no, this 99,999 per month. Okay, so of course, unless you are an executive or really have a big salary, so depending on your company, of course, if there are some employees who are having salary that is, for example, 100,000, 500,000, then you need to change this into 999,999. Okay, but of course majority of the employees are just on this range, so we just put it 99,999 just to be uniform with the number of digits. And then so since it is here, so the employee share is 800, and then the employer share is 1,600, and the EC is 30. Okay, please note that this is for the whole month. Okay, so depending on your policy, you can actually deduct SSS per period or on the last period. So in case it is per period. So still the gross pay will be ranged from here, but then what will happen is that on the next payroll you will again add the gross pay. So the gross pay for the month will now be ranged here. So whatever is the balance, that will be the one that you will pay. For example, let's say on first period your salary comes here only, so that is 620 and 1440. Now let's say on the next month, after adding your gross pay, you reach this point. Okay, so that means what we will do is we will deduct 740 minus 620. Okay, so whatever is the balance, that will be the one to be paid on the last period. Same thing with the employer, and same thing with the EC. Okay, so that's how we calculate the SSS. So in our case, for Kim, the employee and employer share will be 800 and 1,600. Okay, because the range is here. So if we now go to the payroll, so the employee and employer share is 800, and employees 800 and employers 1,600, and EC is 30. So that means if it is on a per period, on the next period, she will not pay anymore, because that is already the maximum. But of course, if it is less than this, so we will get the difference, and whatever is the difference will be the one to be paid on the next period. Now let's go to the PhilHealth. So for PhilHealth, it will be the monthly basic pay, which is this. Okay, so for monthly basic pay, PhilHealth, since we are doing it per period, so it will come to this range. Okay, although her salary, if you look at here, the monthly rate is 50,000, but since this is per period, that means it should be half of this, which is 25,000. So it will come to this point here, wherein it will be a percentage. So 1.375% of 25,000, that would be this value here, 343.75. So it's the same for both employee and employer. Now for Pag-ibig, again it is on the gross pay. So our gross pay is 25,046.12. So if we'll now go to the table of Pag-ibig, it will go on this range. So on this range, it will be fixed amount of 100. So if we now go to the payroll here, so the deduction is 100. And that's it. So that's how easy it is to calculate SSS, PhilHealth, and HDMF in HR Tech Payroll. So if you have any question, please put it on the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.